Buying a franchise can happen so fast, it feels illegal, but it's not. I've been in franchising for 31 years, and since 2011, I've helped people buy their first franchise for a living. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you 3 things that you could do today that most candidates wait 3 months to do. Plus, 3 things you could do during the buying process that'll cut months off your timeline. Let's get into it. Most candidates think that the franchisor or the FDD is what slows things down, but it's actually you. You're waiting till you found a brand, till you start getting your runway ready. And that's where 2 to 3 months disappear. Here are 3 things you could do today to fix that. So pre-qualifying your funding through a franchise funding company is important, and not going through your regular bank. Most banks don't understand franchising. That's why it's really important to go to usually top 3 brands that understand franchising and funding, whether that be a 401k, IRA rollovers, or SBAs, and they're specialists at it. So the fastest way to fund a brand, and also the best way to fund, is a 401k or an IRA rollover, and you can get that done in 3 to 4 weeks using one of these specialists. So these brokers or funding specialists are not on Google. They're within the consulting network, and they work with top level consultants to make sure that your funding is done properly and fast. So it's important to understand where your credit level is at. So if you're going to do any sort of SBA or home equity line, you're going to have to most likely be over 700 or so. If you're doing a 401k or an IRA, credit really doesn't matter, or cash. As long as you're over 700, you should be good to get funding in an SBA, but as long as you have income coming in. So once you have your credit score locked in and understand that, if you're going SBA or IRA or however you're going to fund, then that's where you could start your process and go down the roads to figure out what brands we could match you with, as opposed to going online and looking at 3,000 brands. FDDs are real easy to access if you want to start learning about them. In each state or the state you live in, the franchisor has to register with that state. You can request 3 FDDs from brands today from a website just to learn about the document. And most candidates don't realize they could do this today. When you get your FDDs, I wouldn't read it cover to cover. The items that you really should be concerned with would be the item 3, 7, 19, 20, and 21. Reading an FDD, I mean, I've had tons of candidates who just read FDDs all day long. In order to change your life, you're going to have to take action. If you get buried in the FDD and never move past that, you're probably not going to buy a business. So the 3 brands that you pull from this website are not going to be the brands that you buy. Most people that we've worked with over these years who are obsessed with a particular brand and they go through our process that have 280 brands, they're vetted and proven, they end up buying a franchise that they never heard of, because after they do the strategy call, they realize that's where they need to point and the roads they need to go down. So that's how people make mistakes. They end up going in circles looking at FDDs and not really focusing on what the business should do for them. If you've done those 3 things, you got your runway ready, but the runway isn't the deal. The deal is everything that comes next, like picking the right brand, navigating the validation, surviving discovery day, and signing without getting buried in a bad agreement. And that's not something you do alone. Book a free 30-minute call with me using the link in the description. Franchise companies pay my fee, so you pay 0. And I only make money when you find the right franchise, not when you take the meeting. Now back to what you do during the buying process. The 3 things I just gave you set you up for speed. But now here are 3 things you do during the buying process itself, whether you sign in 30 days or stretch it into 6 months. This is where most candidates lose all the momentum they built. And it's also where having someone in your corner matters most. I recommend that usually you look for hiring an attorney around when you're getting invited to confirmation days. That's where you can kind of pick an attorney and he could put you on schedule to review your franchise agreement if you get awarded that territory. So a real estate attorney or general attorney is extremely wrong to review agreements. They have no idea what the franchise verbiage is. Most franchise attorneys understand writing FDDs and franchise agreements, so they know how to review it. Within our network, we have probably 3 to 4 of the best franchise attorneys in the country that we could refer you to. Going in and going through this process in a speedy manner, I would expedite calls, stacking calls after talking to developers, get onto another call. So you're validating with franchisees with maybe 2 to 3 franchisees instead of 1 per week. The number one thing that slows people down is the momentum of the process, where they do not take calls and they wait, and that's how it slows down the process. So realistically, when you're in franchise validation, you want to talk to as many franchisees as you can but typically I would say minimum of about 5. If you're looking to find a bad franchisee, you will find it. And if that's going to stop your process, you may as well not even start the process. There's bad franchisees in every system, but you do want to look for the good ones because that's where you want to emulate those people and do exactly what they're doing in the system. So questions to ask an existing franchisee: how's the support of leadership? Would you do this process again or buy this particular franchise again? How long did it take you to break even? Did you make any money your first year? In our process, you're going to be invited to a discovery day. You can't just say you're going to go or a confirmation day. The candidate that moves through the process momentously and stacks calls, like we said earlier, for validation and leadership, and then books travel immediately when they are invited, that's the candidate that will take action and actually buy a business. If you say, I will check with my wife or wait 24, 48 hours, or I'm going on vacation, that's just delaying the process. And a fast travel response absolutely signals a serious fire to the franchisors. So the candidate who works with a good franchise consultant can advocate and be on that side of the candidate and help that candidate move through the process momentously. Having a consultant is like having a coach in your corner, helping you go through the process with momentum. But it definitely is also on you to keep moving. If your wife isn't aligned during the first day of this process, you really shouldn't be being offered a confirmation day without your wife knowing that you're going through this process. The wife should be aligned. She's your partner, and this is probably going to be the second biggest investment you've ever made, and it's important to do that. If you want to actually move at this pace instead of just thinking about it, book a free 30-minute call with me using the link in the description. It costs you $0 because the franchisors pay my fee, which means I work for you, not for them. You're not doing this alone, and you're not paying for the help. I've placed people in their first franchise since 2011. I'll see you on the call.